y'all, welcome back to A Geeky Gal. If this is your first time on my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you like what you see, hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time I post a video. Today's video is 5 geeky date ideas for you and your significant other. This idea was voted on a Twitter poll I did about a month ago, so if you want to vote on my next video idea, make sure you follow me on Twitter. So, me and my husband are always looking for inexpensive, low-key date ideas for two geeks. And sometimes it's pretty hard to find stuff, especially if you're looking on Pinterest of all places and the best they have is a trip to Disney World or a trip to Harry Potter World in Orlando. And while those are really fun, and we did that for our honeymoon, it's definitely not low-key and it's definitely not inexpensive. So I decided to come up with my own ideas that I knew my husband and I could enjoy. The only requirements I had were, can it be done within an hour of our home? How can I make it geeky? And how can I make it cheap? And here are 5 ideas that I came up with. Geeky date idea number 1. Netflix and chill, superhero style. Fire up Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime and show your significant other your favorite superhero. I don't know about you guys, but I love to binge, so a marathon is the way to go. If you love Marvel, you can always start with the Marvel movies and work your way up to the newest one. When it comes to Netflix, some of my favorite shows have been Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and S.H.I.E.L.D. And I know some of those are no longer on Netflix, but you can still find those. And if you're a lover of DC, there's also Arrow, which I was a huge fan of up until about maybe season 3 or 4. There's also Supergirl, The Flash, and Gotham. If you're looking for more unconventional heroes, which tend to be my favorite, there is a TV show called Heroes, which also came out with another reincarnation type show. There's also my favorite, Supernatural, which just ended, which makes me incredibly sad, but you can catch all those seasons on Netflix. And of course, there's always Doctor Who, Torchwood, and Sherlock. Geeky date idea number 2. Drive-in theater, the pajama date. Anywhere I can go in my pajamas is my favorite place. So if you don't have a drive-in theater in your hometown or nearby, because you know we're staying within an hour of home, you can always make your own drive-in theater at home by making a pillow fort or a blanket fort and popping your own popcorn, slipping into your comfiest pajamas, and firing up Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, or the newest movie that you haven't seen yet. If you are so lucky as to have a drive-in theater, I recommend putting on your comfiest pajamas, your best bunny slippers, and heading out to see one of your favorite films or maybe a new release. Settle in with lots of pillows, snacks, and blankets to make it the comfiest drive-in theater date you've ever had. Geeky date idea number 3. Ghost tour date for my adrenaline junkies. I've been on one ghost hunt, and I've been on several ghost tours. Ghost hunts differ from ghost tours that you usually stay overnight, but if you're not down to ghost hunt, you can always take a ghost tour. I bet there's somewhere in your hometown that offers ghost tours. Most of the time, all you have to do is book an appointment. Make sure you bring along your camera so you can catch any paranormal activity if ghosts decide to bless you with their presence. And I know this sounds more like a scary date than a geeky date, but as a lover of paranormal, I guarantee you that you and your significant other will have a blast doing a ghost tour date. Geeky date idea number 4. Amusement park date, closet cosplay style. This idea is probably my favorite. I love amusement parks. I am absolutely terrified of heights, but I adore roller coasters. So the idea of going to a theme park is already up my alley. But what you can do to bring it up a notch is to go through both you and your significant other's closets and put together a couple's closet cosplay to dress up in when you go to the amusement park. This is the perfect opportunity to take lots of pictures, ride several rides, and eat all the yummy snacks that you can fit. If you're a fan of Disney or Pixar, this is prime time to pick out a closet cosplay for you and your significant other so you guys can enjoy the characters. Geeky date idea number 5. Last but not least is the board game / video game date idea that you all knew was going to be on this list. If you're not a fan of first-person shooters, there's always Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time and Overcooked, and if those don't help you communicate, I don't know what will. If you're into board games, there's always the classic Monopoly and Game of Life, But if you want something newer and you have a little bit of money on your hands, I highly recommend 5-Minute Dungeons. They are so fun. You can do this with 2 players, up to 5 players, I believe. It is so much fun. So if you want to try that, I believe it's about 15 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, super inexpensive for a 2-player board game. If you're ever making this a double date, I also highly recommend Betrayal at House on the Hill, which can be a bit lengthy, but it's really fun because you never play the same game twice. There's also Takanoko, which is extremely cute and would be perfect for 4 players. And if you want to make it extremely old school, you can even try playing cards. When I was a kid, we used to play Slapjack and War. So there you have 5 geeky date ideas that are low-key, close to home, and inexpensive. If you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you get a notification every time I make a video. Stay tuned for a self-care video as well as an epic Halloween decoration video. Bye guys!